You've been an entrepreneur within 7-Eleven as well, the Budweiser can, the vanilla Coke. So, how do you foster entrepreneurship within an organization, especially a big one, when the objective is to keep status quo, not change the wheel?
I used to call myself a corporate entrepreneur. I'll tell you a funny story. I was actually nominated for Ernst& Young when they had the Entrepreneur of the Year thing. My local audit partner said, Jim, we're going to nominate you. We're going to ride your tail all the way to Hawaii where they have the big thing. You've done so much transformation at 7-Eleven, man, they're going to be all over this. And I didn't even make it out of Dallas. I didn't make it to the first round. And they cut me. And they said, you can't be an entrepreneur. He's corporate guy. Corporate guys, well, entrepreneurs are like just the opposite of a corporate guy. And I really had my feelings hurt. Come on, I'm an entrepreneur. But I started thinking about it, and you think about the very definition of entrepreneur. It's someone who sets out on their own. It's an individual. It's someone who breaks the norms, right? In contrast, the definition of corporate is coming together as one. It's a body. It's not an individual. It's acting as one together. It's almost an oxymoron, the idea of a corporate entrepreneur. I have always taken that very seriously and pointed out the irony in it because corporations, as much as big corporations, billion-dollar, multi-billion-dollar public companies, as much, maybe more than startups, need entrepreneurs. And yet the environment beats the entrepreneur out of you. Unfortunately, many corporate cultures cause conformity. They force people into a norm and they discourage the outliers. And so they try to force people into a consensus mode. That's really not good for the company. And in fact, I call it big company disease, and you see it IBM. It was a young startup, aggressive technology company. What happened? They got big and fat and corporate, and they lost that entrepreneurial spirit. And you see it now happening. It will happen. Microsoft was wildly entrepreneurial. Was. And then they became corporate. And they struggle with that now. How to keep that innovation, how to keep that cutting edge. So I think it is important, and it's hard for corporations to do. It starts at the top. You have to have tone at the top where the leader encourages people to take risks and to see themselves internally as entrepreneurs. And it's what I try to foster at 7-Eleven or Blockbuster. But it's hard to do in a big company.